So 75.5 laps, 161 miles to go. A good, clean start. And first down, it's Andrea De Cesaris. Behind him, René Arnoux in the Renault. Third, it's Niki Lauda. Then Bruno Giacomelli, Villeneuve, Prost, Pironi, and Keke Rosberg. There goes Alain Prost, who's leading the World Championship in the yellow Renault. But De Cesaris, starting from pole in only his 19th Grand Prix, has already got several lengths lead over René Arnoux.
There's De Cesaris leading, looking very neat and tidy and comfortable. He had a terrible record of accidents last year, crashed at some stage in practically every race meeting that he was involved in, and really seemed incapable of keeping it on the island. And of course, this is the big test. A lot of the cynics, I suppose myself included, have been saying that 10 laps around here with all the pressure of leading will be quite a feat for De Cesaris on past form to have completed, but we've already done 6 laps and he's not looking like making a mistake, and Lauda's looking comfortable in third, but Lauda would probably be the quickest car on the circuit, but of course he's got the old problem, stuck behind a turbo car. He's not too worried yet. De Cesaris is still well in sight, but he'll be beginning to look for a way round if he can find it.
And Bruno Giacomelli in the second of the two Alphas is closing right up on Niki Lauda. Now Niki Lauda, and Giacomelli's going to try and go through. He's right up alongside Lauda, locked up, smashed Arnoux's car, and there's a driving error. And poor René Arnoux, right early in a Grand Prix again, is out of it, as is Bruno Giacomelli, and up into second place then goes Niki Lauda.
Yes, here we see it again. Giacomelli coming up behind Arnoux, slowed Lauda down. Giacomelli went up the outside, and you'll see here he just leaves his braking too late. Over-aggressive driving by Giacomelli. Poor Arnoux, completely innocent victim of that. Lauda saw it coming. He was looking to get past Giacomelli on the inside anyway, and he was able to keep well out of the trouble.
There's the man who won last year's British Grand Prix in the Marlboro McLaren, John Watson, driving very smoothly, and that's a Renault. It's Alain Prost. Alain Prost leading the World Championship. He was in 7th position and he is clearly out of the race. And there is Bruno Giacomelli watching his countryman. And there is Andrea De Cesaris leading the US Grand Prix West. De Cesaris, with Niki Lauda behind him, is starting to close up on another tail ender ahead of them. It's Raul Boesel in the white car, the Brazilian in the Rothmans March. And Niki Lauda now tucked right under the black rear wing of the Alpha.
He pulled an enormous amount on that lap. And Murray, I don't know whether De Cesaris didn't appear to make any particular mistakes, but they're really going. I mean, Lauda is lapping really fast at the moment.
And Niki Lauda now must be harrying Andrea De Cesaris. Don't forget the Italian's inexperience. Don't forget Lauda's experience. And Andrea De Cesaris will be seeing Niki Lauda's car big and bold in his rear mirrors, and he's got to pick his time, De Cesaris, to catch and pass Raul Boesel. It's very critical. They're going into the new loop at Shoreline Drive, and De Cesaris is trying to take him on the outside, and Lauda closes right up.
Well, he slowed him right down there. Lauda's and in fact Boesel got completely in the way. It was very inexperienced driving by them, and Lauda goes through.
Niki Lauda then takes the lead on lap 15 in this 75.5 lap race. De Cesaris tries to retake him down Shoreline Drive and fails, and as they go into the bends, this is where the superior experience and the beautiful handling of the Marlboro McLaren car will really pay off.
Well, here we don't really see what caused the incident here. We just see the fact that De Cesaris had been so badly slowed down. Niki got the power on earlier coming out of that little loop there.
Villeneuve in third position and Rosberg in fourth place, chasing Niki Lauda and Andrea De Cesaris. So it is the V8 Ford Cosworth car of Niki Lauda heading the V12 Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, then the V6 Turbo Ferrari, and Rosberg is going to try and take Villeneuve, and he's done it. He's got through a much nimbler car.
Yes, he got the power, and well, now he's got the inside line for the little loop, the new corner, and he got the power out of the hairpin absolutely beautifully. The Ferrari, a little bit of lag with the turbo, but of course the Ferrari's right behind him, and we got a little bit of a straight coming now, and the Ferrari has got a huge power advantage. And look at him eat it up. Look at that. Villeneuve just driving past the Saudia Williams on sheer power, but Rosberg having a little bit of a stab back, but he was too far behind. The Ferrari must have pulled something like 10 or 15 lengths on him then.
By the way, this is the last race that the FW07 Williams will be racing in, because the next one at San Marino will see the debut of the new Patrick Head designed W08 car. And Rosberg does it again. This is where Rosberg took Villeneuve. Now, can he hold it into the loop? If he can, it is on the cards that he may be able to keep ahead at Shoreline Drive this time.
Yeah, well, he'll have to go through that loop quickly, but he's done it much better than last time. He's got quite a big lead on the Ferrari. In fact, he was very quick through the loop. As the Ferrari's eating back into that lead, though, look at that. Catching right up inside, and Rosberg takes the inside. Villeneuve trying, oops, and Villeneuve has lost it. He was trying to go down the outside then, and he just didn't turn in quite soon enough. Good old Villeneuve, look at that, a real racer, and he's still got away in front of Piquet.
And that's a Brabham, that is Nelson Piquet. That is the world champion who was in sixth position, having just caught Villeneuve. He's obviously hit the barrier, he's deranged the rear suspension, jumps out of the car like a jackrabbit to safety. Now Keke Rosberg is closing up on Watson on Shoreline Drive. The Williams looks faster than the Marlboro here, and it clearly is. And Keke Rosberg is going through. Is he? Can Watson stave him off? No. Rosberg on the inside line moves up into third position ahead of John Watson. So now is Lauda. It's Lauda and then De Cesaris and now Rosberg. Look at that crash truck. Now, Nelson Piquet's car there is right on the racing line. So if Piquet's car's on the racing line, that means the crash tender is even more likely to be hit by somebody. Although drivers' reflexes are fantastic, they are going to exit that corner on a blind line and find Piquet's car and the crash truck there together. And that is Lauda through.
That's terribly dangerous.
Lafitte.
Jacques Lafitte stops. Pushing his car out of the way, better than the breakdown truck moving it.
And that is De Cesaris. De Cesaris has done it again. Just as we were congratulating him on having settled down so well, he is out of the race from second position. Now, whether it was a driver error or, to be fair, the car problem, I don't know, but whatever it was, he is clearly very much out of the race. That is the wheel of De Cesaris's car. Not that De Angelis or Patrese will see it, and it's not in a dangerous position, although I'm surprised they haven't taken it away. The man on the rostrum is ready to show the blue flag to tell De Angelis that Patrese wants to get by, but I don't think he needs to bother because Patrese is through.
Oh, that was really squeezing it. Patrese, as I say, that was about as tight as you can squeeze it for an overtaking manoeuvre.
And Patrese has gone ahead of Alboreto. So Patrese is now up. Really, he has got the bit between his teeth. He's up to fourth position, as you see. Alboreto fifth, De Angelis sixth. Lauda leads from Rosberg and Villeneuve. And there is the magnificent Keke Rosberg, who has driven a determined charging race again. And if he finishes in the second place that he is in now, he will take the lead in the World Championship with the 6 points that place will give him. Now, Niki Lauda has done the Shoreline Drive section for the last time. He is going up into the Michelob Benz, then up Pine Avenue, round the right-hander into Ocean Boulevard, and when he gets there, he will see that most welcome of all sights for a racing driver, the checkered flag, to tell him not that just he's finished, but that he has won. So Niki Lauda brilliantly wins his 18th Grand Prix from Keke Rosberg in the Williams. Third, Gilles Villeneuve Ferrari. Fourth, Riccardo Patrese Brabham. Fifth, Michele Alboreto Tyrrell. And sixth, De Angelis in the JPS.
Niki, 1978 in Italy when you last won a Grand Prix with the Brabham. What's it like to win again?
I tell you, it's pretty good because I didn't expect it to come that quick, so I'm happy tonight.
And did you think you'd win a race after 3 races after that long retirement?
After practice here, I thought that I might.